Well, greetings. I'm here today with maybe a great message for all of us, including myself. You might not even realize this, but everything that I speak about on these little 5-6 minute videos are how I live my life. And occasionally I fall into a little hole and I have to climb back out and use some of the skills that I've been sharing with you along the way. And I learned a great skill just recently. And the skill was how much our emotions negatively can affect us, and conversely positively as well. So if we have an emotion of stress or anger, well, we just get tight, our body tightens up. And if we have a feeling of fear or anxiety, our body can become a little fragile and weak. Recently I had a little emotion of sadness. I felt sad. Something knocked me in my butt, made me feel sad, and my whole body just got tired. I became actually exhausted. So it created an awareness to me for all of us. When we're 20 years old, boy, we're resilient. We're like this desktop. So you see I'm hitting the desk. We're like this desktop. And 30 years old, we might become like a little bit older wood and have to be more fragile with it. 40, 50 years old, we have some fragilities forming. 60 years old, I just spoke to somebody today who is going through some challenges at 60 years old, 62 years old, and these challenges are affecting the body. And I asked a few questions, and how long has it been going on? 5 years. Oh, okay. So I just put that aside. I don't ask, what went on 5 years ago? I already know something went on 5 years ago. So as we're talking further, then the person says a little while later, oh yeah, 5 years ago, such and such happened. Oh, what a coincidence. And that's when these physical challenges occurred. So I asked, when you feel a challenge, where do you feel it? In the abdominal area. When you feel in a challenge of some sort that I'm speaking to you right now, where do you feel it? Well, be aware. Be aware, as I am telling you from my own consciousness. I'm moving out of it now. I sat in it for a little while. And I'm wondering why I sat in it. Why didn't I use some of the skills that I've been teaching you and get out of it? I didn't want to. I was sad. And the reason I became sad made me uncomfortable, made me a little angry that I got sad. I said, why am I sad? So the sadness weakened my body so much that it enlightened me to another level of consciousness that I'm sharing with you on this video. It enlightened me to become aware, to not allow others to impose their emotions on me. That means even your family. Go back to a statement Wayne Dyer said on one of his videos, we need to learn to live at peace. And the sadness that I felt took my peace away. So if you have anger, your body's going to get tight. If you have fear, you'll make you feel a little fragile. And maybe if you have sadness, you might get real tired. So sadness could be a lot of things. Some people would be sad because a loved one died. Some people would be sad because something happened. But the real issue is it doesn't matter. I'm just expressing to you that an emotion of sadness knocked me on my butt. Yes. But I got up off my butt and I said, okay, Larry, let's get going here. I just kicked the stand. Sorry about that. Let's get going, Larry. Let's get rid of this sadness. Let's feel joy again. Let's teach everybody out there listening to me. I'm talking about you. How old are you? Yeah, how old are you? Well, if you're 20 or 30, I was talking to my grandson the other day, and he's a young guy, and his resilience and his body is like a jock, right? But my time in life, my resilience of my body is a little more flexible. It might be like this mouse pad, and it kind of bends a little bit. So to keep it smooth and even, I need to be smooth and even. So the conclusion of this message is, refrain from allowing anybody to take your peace away. And be aware that every emotion that's uncomfortable is going to affect your body somehow. Maybe not yet, but when you are becoming more mature like me, and all of a sudden you have an emotion. You see, I refrain from fear. I don't think I have any fears that I know of, I've been to Iraq. If you listen to podcasts that Craig Peshek and I made, I'll tell you a story about being accosted by a couple of guys. So I really don't have many fears, and I minimize my anger. Talking to this person recently, it said, we were talking about anger, yelling and screaming. You never win. So I keep myself at peace. But I was really surprised that sadness affected my body. So be aware that emotions are going to make you old. I plan on living to be 100 plus, and if I don't, you call me a liar. But right now, I know I am on a good journey because I just learned a new lesson. I learned a new lesson not to become sad. If you live love, everything will be good. And I live love. I do live love. And I wish you a beautiful day today. I send you lots of love. And if you're watching this, watch me soon. I'm going to be on Tuesday evening, the 11th, doing a podcast or a Zoom with the Tuesday night hypnosis meeting. And I'll be at the Mid-America Hypnosis Conference speaking on the consciousness of hypnosis. Have a beautiful day. I wish you well. Bye.